Hey guys, so today I wanted to do my top foundations, and I actually have 7 here to show you guys. So these are my top foundations if you have oily skin or maybe combination skin, normal skin. But if you really like the matte look or need that or like a matte foundation, these are my top best foundations. I've tested all these over the years, over the months, because some are really new and some have been around for a long time. Foundations, top 7, let's go. NARS, this is the Sheer Glow foundation, and I'm in the number New Guinea. I got this from Sephora, and I put this the last because it's a sheer glow foundation, so it's not really supposed to be like a mattifying foundation, but it's supposed to make you look nice and glowy. So if you really want like a matte look, this is not the foundation that'll give you a matte look, but you can put in other elements like setting powders and stuff to mattify this foundation, and I can show you how to do that if you want to know. This foundation is really good, full coverage, buildable. The next foundation is the Lancome Idole. This comes before the NARS because this one is a 24-hour foundation, so it can be a little bit more mattifying than the NARS, but it's not the most mattifying foundation. That's why I put it at number 6. But this is the Lancome Idole. This foundation lasts for a long time. I've never worn it for 24 hours, but I have worn it like all day, overnight, and even nights when I go out, and this is bad, nights when I go out and I don't wash my face because I'm like dead tired, but the next morning my foundation is still perfect. This foundation is really good at coverage. I feel like it gives a better canvas for the rest of your makeup than the NARS Sheer Glow. I just feel like it's more smoothing and more like blurred and Photoshop look than the NARS. The next one is actually a drugstore foundation. This is actually my number 1 or 2 foundation before these new ones came out that I'll have in later on. But this Maybelline Fit Me foundation, this is the juice. This is the juice, and it's drugstore, so it's not as expensive as the others. I love this foundation because it is definitely matte. Definitely matte. This will give you, this is like from the collection coming from the back, this is the first one that's like matte. So I love this foundation because 1, it's very affordable, definitely matte, definitely lasts all day, and it definitely it's called poreless, so it definitely gives a nice blurred effect on your face. Love this foundation. I would wear this foundation if, so I don't really love wearing foundation, but say I traveled and I'm going out with like, you know, family, friends, going out to like during the day, and I want to look a little bit more put together than just like no makeup or just powder, I'll always put this. I always get this one because I feel like it's more like an everyday foundation to wear without doing the most with your foundation and stuff. So I definitely, anytime I travel, I always have to have this for like everyday look, and then I'll bring like another like Beyonce-esque level 10 foundation for like night outs and stuff like that. I'm in number Coconut 355. I didn't say for my Teint Idole, I'm in the Suede 500 for this one, warm. Alright, so the next one is the Becca Ever Matte Shine Proof Foundation. Definitely more mattifying than the last, which was the Maybelline Fit Me. Love this foundation. Love this. If you pair this with their primer, their matte mattifying primer, no oil for like the year. Seriously, like it's so good. So I'm in the color Sienna, and I love this foundation because it's thick but it doesn't feel cakey, and I like how it's very smooth. So it's like, it's really nice to, it's really good at more easily blendable than like maybe a very thick or very dry foundation. So I definitely love this Ever Matte Shine Proof Foundation by Becca. So good, so good. So my next one is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Love this foundation. It's definitely stay in place. I put this one next because it gives, it's like it's very like, oh, I'm wearing this right now. It's very perfect. Like it just makes, like, if you have any bumps on your face or like you know, just unevenness, like in texture of your face. It blurs it. It's so easily blendable. Definitely full coverage, but does not feel cakey at all. Like this is it. Double wear, stay in place. Like I love this one. It's not as matte as maybe like the Becca or the next two I'll talk about, but I put it up here because it's just like all around very good, especially with blending and just blurring, just making your face look like perfect. Like I'm wearing this right now and like I keep looking at myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, my face looks like it's all just perfect, you know, but it's just an illusion. It's just this. So I love this foundation, and I'm in the color Amber Honey. All right, so the next one is the newest, I think it's the newest, one of the newest foundations out, and it's the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is definitely all nighter. This is definitely waterproof. This out of all of them is like matte to the max. Matte to the max. And I would have put this one first, but there's a reason why I put the next one first. But this is, if you're looking for the Sahara Desert of all mattifying foundations, this is it. This is it. Like, this is so good. The one thing is that it oxidizes really fast. So when you go to the store and buy it, I got this at Ulta, you have to really take your time to try it out on your skin. Go to the window and look at it to make sure it's the right color, because it oxidizes very fast. So make sure you pick your right color. I'm in the shade 11, and I love this foundation because, as I said, matte to the max. Like, the one thing I don't like about the mattifying part of it is that when you put it on your face, you really have to make sure that you blend it in fast before it dries and oxidizes, because then it'll be hard to move it around on your face because it's already dried up. So that's the one thing that I would not put this one number one, because it does dry really fast. So if you want that Sahara Desert of all mattifying foundations, this is it. But you gotta act fast when you blend it into your skin. Love this one. Definitely full coverage, definitely matte, definitely oil free. So this is awesome. I love the packaging of this. It's so pretty. So my number one foundation with my collection is the Hourglass Vanish Hourglass Foundation Stick. Yes, it's a foundation stick. I'm in the color Almond, and I love this foundation. Packaging is really cute too. So looks like a lipstick. Ooh. I put this number one because it definitely is a mattifying foundation. Definitely mattifying. Creamy though, because sometimes with stick foundations it can be a little drying. So like when you put it on your skin, like you can it kind of drags a little bit because it's like a dry stick. You know, it's not like a liquid. But I love how the stick is very creamy. So when you put it, when you put it on your skin, it glides. Ooh, it glides. It glides so good. So I love this. I love putting this on. Like, it's fun to just like glide over your skin and be like, da, 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 da. This is my number one foundation. I love this foundation so much. And it definitely is, like it says, it's Vanish. This is definitely this is Photoshop in a stick. Like Photoshop, blur, airbrush, everything. All these foundations, like, I'm a foundation person. Like, of all like my makeup collection and stuff, I really don't have like a expansive makeup collection. I use the same things every time. If you notice in my makeup videos, I've been using the same blush and the same lip liners and all that stuff like that for a long time, because it's like it works for me, and I'm not really like a makeup junkie. Those are my top foundations for oily skin. And yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions or any other foundations that you tried that are really good for oily skin, leave them down below. We can all share information and, you know, try new stuff too. So anyways, I think that's all I gotta say. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.